in the few minutes we have left, let's go in reverse order and think about 1 year from now when we all meet in Sweden. How will the whole dialogue between community, audience, and journalists have changed? What will be different? What will be the fundamental thing that we have to prepare ourselves for 1 year from now?
Yeah, I think what will have changed is that virtually everyone in this room will have had significant experience. Many of you have experimented, and you'll have gained the confidence that you know how to do this and that you can do it well, and that others will all have tried this in some fashion. I think that'll be real progress. I have a sense that this is not a fad. This is here to stay. We all make decisions based upon opinions that we form from having conversations with other people. It's a natural part of the news gathering and dissemination business, and I look forward to hearing many tales from the audience about what's working and what's not working in their own environments.
Deux choses, à mon avis. La vidéo introduit une nouvelle dimension fondamentale dans l'animation des débats locaux. On va pouvoir véritablement mener au bout les débats sur des questions importantes. Et il y en a beaucoup localement de questions importantes à débattre, et les gens ont envie d'en débattre. Je crois que ça, c'est fondamental pour la rénovation de la démocratie. La démocratie est apathie dans bien des endroits aujourd'hui. La deuxième chose, c'est que je pense qu'on aura trouvé, ou on sera sur le chemin de trouver des marqueurs peut-être plus nets entre ce qui est de l'ordre de l'information, y compris l'information fournie par les blogueurs eux-mêmes, qui sont souvent plus compétents que les journalistes dans certains domaines particuliers. Et cette compétence, le blog permet de la reconnaître et de la faire vivre, à égalité de parole avec celle des journalistes. Et ce qui est de l'ordre de la conversation. Je pense qu'effectivement la conversation est nécessaire, mais dans une conversation, on n'est pas tenu au même niveau et au même degré de rigueur que dans le traitement d'une information qui est opposable au tiers.
Yeah, I agree that it's really amazing to see just how in the past year or so news companies have gone so much further into creating conversations online with their communities. I think maybe in a year we may see more discussion of, again, this whole issue that you were just talking about of what is the role of the journalist, and how does the role of the journalist, the professional, get reconfigured when you do have a lot of citizens bringing in information and pictures and so on. And do you have new kinds of roles for journalists? But again, I think journalists not going away, that we're also going to see that the need for curation, the need for good editing, and how to do good editing in this new world where the public is participating in journalism, and how to guide your journalists and train your journalists into this issue of not relying on the internet for everything. I mean, I teach journalism as well, and I find my students are often quite shocked that actually there's a lot you can't get from Google or from the blogs, and you actually have to go out and interview people. Yeah, I mean, it's really quite amazing, and that this whole issue of there's a lot in this world happening journalistically that's not going to show up on the internet, and how do we make sure that we are not ignoring those people and ignoring those issues, while at the same time we are taking advantage of everything the internet has to offer in terms of democratizing the conversation.
I think that's a really important point. It's not evenly distributed, and we have a big role in trying to get other voices through. I'd say a couple of things. I think we'll be more comfortable with how journalism and blogs and email and photographs and so on fit together. But I think video is exploding, and video presents a whole different series of issues as well. So I think we're all going to be trying to work out where video fits for our services. I think the other thing we'll be talking about a lot in a year's time is social networks and what's happening on things like Facebook and MySpace and Bebo and Twitter and all the rest of it. Those are developing exponentially at the moment, and there's stuff going on there that is as interesting, as important as what's happening in Second Life and other places as well, and what our relationship to that is, and what news organisations' role should or shouldn't be around some of that stuff, I think is going to become quite a big and complicated area of discussion.
So maybe next year's meeting will be held in the virtual world as well. As far as blogs go, I hope there'll be a better understanding of the virtuous cycle that can exist between journalism organizations and blogs, where blogs feed journalists, media companies feed the bloggers, and everyone grows together. As far as Second Life goes, I hope to be joined by a few colleagues from your newspapers within Second Life for a virtual world like it.